Yo, let me know if y'all can hear me. Mic check, mic check. Yo. Alright, hold on. Did I monetize this joint? Yeah, I feel what you're saying, Justin, but I went on live. I unblocked you guys. I heard what y'all said. I spoke my piece. We had a healthy conversation going back and forth. You know, that's what men do. Yo, if I was wrong, yo, my fault. Right? So I don't disagree with what you're saying. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hold up. I'm about to explain to y'all something that I shouldn't be explaining. All right, cool. All right, this is what happened, right? There's some dude named Gritty. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing personal against him. I don't know the dude. He be on my chat. Sometimes he say some hating type of shit. But I ignore it. I'll be like, because I'll be doing my thing. I play the game. Yo, hit the like button, whatever, da-da-da-da. Nah, I'm not apologizing to him. I apologize to God for that. But, But anyway, let me explain what happened. So, this dude named Gritty, right? So Gritty says something. I'm like, yo, this dude always hating on me. Why the fuck he in my chat? You know who I'm talking about, DBZ. So I was like, yo, this dude, he said he was hating, right? He comes in, he doesn't hit the like button. He says what's up to Chops. He says what's up to Aztec. He don't say shit to me. And then I remember he said some hating ass shit. And I was like, you know what? The fuck is this guy doing here? So I blocked him. Boom, get him out of here. There's no reason why he should be in my chat. He's not cool with me. He don't hit the like button. He don't do none of that. So what the fuck he's doing here? That's my point. So I block him. And look, nobody else in the chat unblocks him. Y'all were there. Y'all probably didn't even notice that I blocked the guy. Probably didn't even fucking notice. Like, who gives a fuck, right? He's not like one of us. You know what I'm saying? Aztec unblocks the guy. So I'm chilling, playing my game. And I see Gritty still saying comments in my chat. I'm like, yo, why the fuck didn't I just block this dude? So I go check and it says unhidden by Aztec. So I'm like, yo. So I said on the mic, I was like, yo, Aztec, I'm blocking him. He said some shit I didn't like. Yo, leave him blocked. Even if that's your boy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I said, I don't know if that's your boy, but he said some wild shit. I don't want him here. I blocked him. Aztec unblocks him again. So I said, oh, you fucking up my vibe. I'm trying to fight. So I was like, all right, next round comes. I blocked the guy and I took Aztec's wrench away so he won't be able to unblock the guy. I take Aztec's wrench away. When I did that, because Juice and Aztec be going back and forth. And I try to squash that beef. They don't got no real beef. They just be talking shit to each other. So I try to squash that, and I never took sides. I never said, yo, I'm on Aztec's side. I'm on Juice side. I always try to tell them to chill out. I never took a side. I never put none of them dudes on timeout, nothing. But when I took Aztec wrench, Juice saw that shit real quick. He put Aztec on timeout for like 10 seconds. That's what I read on the chat. So Aztec is the one that got in his feelings. He left mad quick. Boom, he's out. So I put the wrench right back on Aztec, to give him his wrench back. And then I was basically talking to myself because he already left. I was like, yo, Aztec, I gave you the wrench back, boom, boom, boom. Yo, leave that dude unblocked. I don't know if he's cool with you, but, he's over here hating on me, so he don't need to be here. That's what that was about. That's all it was. And then I go to Chop's channel, and I saw Aztec's comment. He said, oh, I only had a problem with Crypto when he blocked me. Motherfucker, I didn't block you. All I did was take the wrench away from you because you kept unblocking the fucking Gritty dude. It's my channel, it's my show, my house. If I block somebody, and he's not even one of us, bro. So there's no, yo, what happened to Whoop-de-Woo? He's not one of us. So fuck him. You know what I'm saying? So none of you guys question me about Gritty blocking Gritty. Yo, man. And then at the end of the day, how you unblock somebody that I'm blocking, bro? This is my show. So I go to Chop's thing and I block, this little idiot. So that's Chop's channel. Like, if Chops would have unblocked him, I would have left it like that. I just did that because I didn't want to see the comments while I was there, and I was showing Chops some love. So if Chops would have unblocked him, I would have just I would have just bounced. It's Chops' channel. I can't tell the dude what to do. It's his show. Then Aztec unblocks the kid, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? None of y'all did that. Only Aztec did that. And there was a couple times, Aztec never minds his business. And he always comes in late. Like if one of us is arguing, he comes in late and he always says some stupid shit. He never asks, yo, what happened? He never asks, yo, what happened? He just always picks sides when something happens. Happened to me another time and to some bunch of other people. I ignore it because I actually like the little motherfucker. Motherfucker's mad cool. I like him, but he violated by not minding his business. I always take accountability, bro. How many times I said to you, Justin, yo, my bad. Like when I say some shit, you know what I'm saying? And then I try to put myself in your shoes to look at it from your perspective so I could be able to be like, yo, Justin, my fault. I was kind of acting a little too, it wasn't that serious, you know what I mean? But this little motherfucker needs to just mind his business in general. Why the fuck is he unblocking somebody that I blocked on my channel? That's what that was about, y'all. If right now some dude comes in here and says, yo, Crypto, you ain't shit. An example, right? Good, let him feel like that, because I felt violated too, so I had to do something for him to feel violated. So, it's even Steven. I already know what's gonna hurt him, so he's a nigga that don't mind his business. So he deserves that. So a motherfucker comes in the chat and say, yo, Crypto ain't shit. And I'm like, alright. So I'm like, cool, I block him. Boom, boom. Then this is an example. Justin comes out of nowhere and unblocks the guy. I'm gonna be like, yo, Justin, I don't know if that's your boy, but I don't like dude. Yo, I'm blocking him. Leave him block. And then I block him again. And then you unblock him again. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? Well, aren't we all blind? We all blind, right? You're gonna tell me, Justin, if you live right now, I go to your channel, there's somebody that says something stupid to you, and you block him. I'm not gonna unblock that dude. What the there's none of my fucking business to unblock that guy. You block him for a reason. I'm there to support you, so I'm not gonna quit. I'm rocking with you. Be like, yo, Justin block. I don't know who that dude was. He must have said something stupid. Justin block it. That's none of my business. This is Justin's show. He runs it. I ain't gonna tell the man who to block and who to unblock. It's his show. Think about it. Aztec ain't had nothing to do with what happened early. Nothing. It's just the motherfucker don't mind his business, and he always says some slick shit, and he always jumps in something and never asks, yo, what happened? Like the motherfucker didn't even ask me why I blocked the dude. He just unblocks him. Like I initiated the information. Like, yo, I blocked the dude because he says something crazy, and just leave it like that. Yeah, see. If you block the dude, that means you're not joking around. That means, yo, man, I want the motherfucker out of here. This is not no he, ha, ha, I'm joking around. I'm just blocking the dude to get on his nerves. I'm talking about if you really block someone to just get him off your channel, he has no business there. And then I come and unblock him. I did block the motherfucker again, and then I said on the mic, because I do think, and I got a heart, I'm like, yo, Aztec, I don't know if you know him, if he's your boy, I don't know. But yo, leave him blocked. This is what I said. I blocked the nigga again, and I go about fighting. This motherfucker unblocks him again. So there was no more need for explanation. I said, yo, I don't know what the fuck's going on in Aztec head, but I gotta take his wrench away so I could block the dude successfully. Cause if you don't have a wrench, you can't unblock him. You dig what I'm saying? Nah, bro, I wasn't joking. It wasn't no joking around. I mean, I wasn't like dead serious, but we all men. What the fuck do I gotta? If if I block somebody on my channel, I'm not talking about one of us. You know, it's a little different with one of us. You know what I'm saying? Because we all supposedly cool. You know, I don't know if I'm an idiot for thinking that, but this is what I'm thinking. We all cool, right? So if you see me block somebody, you supposed to be riding with me. Yeah, fuck that dude. Get him out of here. You ain't hear what Chop said on his channel a little while ago? He said, yo, what's happening with Aztec and crypto, what's happening with anime and crypto ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm cool with all of them. I respect that. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that. That's Chop's stance on it. I respect it. That's what a real man says. And a real man always tries to like stop the beef instead of throwing fuel on the fire. Yo, Smoke, what up? So when I heard Chop say, yo, what's happening with anime and crypto ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm cool with both of them. Yo, what just happened with Aztec and crypto ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm cool with both of them. When I heard that, I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to say? That's what real men say. That's what real men do. This dude wants to pick side. No, yo, because nah, yo. You know what I'm saying? He took the wrench from me. Like, say the whole story. Why did I take the wrench from you, bro? You unblocking somebody that I'm blocking on my chat. Yo, I wasn't reading none of that shit when y'all was joking around and y'all was going at it with each other. You know, I let people rock. Everybody got a wrench. Y'all all joking around with each other and all that. It happens. But if the person that owns if you're in my house, let's say it's me, as an example, me, DBZ, and Justin. DBZ and Justin come visit me in my crib. And there's some dude in here, right? He's in here, right, for whatever. And I tell him, yo, get the fuck out. And I kick him out. I lock the door. I go to the living room. I play my PlayStation. And I see the motherfucker walk right by my hallway. And I get up, yo, what the fuck's going on? Didn't I tell you get the fuck out? And it's Justin letting him in. Let him in twice. When I just said, yo, I don't rock with the dude, he's out of here. How you gonna let him back in my crib? All right, let me read these comments. All right. But that was after you let Jizzman talk about, I didn't know, I didn't see that comment, so it didn't happen. I didn't see it. I wasn't reading the comments. If I would have read that, I would have said something about it. Nah, but you let the guy say that, you mean? Nah. I didn't see those comments when y'all was talking. I remember telling y'all, yo, chill out with the mother shit and whatever in the chat. I remember saying that, but I didn't read the comments. Yeah, DBZ says nah, but he felt that you violated for letting Jizzmans talk about his moms. Everyone in the chat told you to do something about it. Yeah, I didn't read that chat, so I wasn't able to make a decision at that time. But if I would have read that, yeah, I would have said something. But I remember saying something. I was trying to treat everybody fairly. I didn't read the comments, but I was treating everybody fairly. I said, yo, don't be talking about people's moms. I remember saying that. Eye for an eye. Did we type at the same time? I think so. That's crazy. Great minds think alike. If you did that, I would just laugh, block the guy again, and move on. You can't block the guy again and move on if somebody's unblocking them. I just explained myself about that whole thing. I will laugh and then block him again and move on until you get tired of unblocking him. Come on, man. Don't call me son. That was zesty. What up, gang? That was a good fight between you and such and such. All right, yo, Joe, if you still here, what happened in that fight, I thought I was up. You could go look at the fight, look at the 6th round. I was up by 2 points. When we finished the 7th round, the corner told me, like, you know how the corner be like, yo, good round, blah, blah, blah. So I thought I won the 7th round. So the 8th round, I didn't really care about the 8th round. Then they gave him the fight. It was like simple as that. And then he's over there, yeah, I beat him. I beat the shit out of him. Please, get out of here. I hear it, but obviously Tech is going to feel some type of way because he thought you let the guy say that. And this had nothing to do with that, though. This had to, with the dude that I blocked. This was after all of that. Yeah, the scorecard from my experience in this boxing game, when I always look at the 6th round after, and I'll be like, yo, I'm up. And it's always right. It be right. And I be deciding, like, when I'm up, I always, like, win the 7th round or at least the 8th. Like, I don't be trying to win both of the rounds when I'm already up and risk myself of getting knocked down. That's just me. Everybody fight differently. And I did the same shit after him. I just did it live right now. A bunch of fights I had, and all the cards after the 6th round, looked at the cards, and it ended up being exactly how the cards is at the end of the match, at the end of the 8th round. Like, for some reason, that particular fight was not what it said it was in the end. Yeah, I'm not apologizing to Tech. That motherfucker don't give 2 shits about me. He's a hater. He don't like me. That's why I needed to see what happened today. Everything happened for a reason, bro. That motherfucker not cool with me. He don't like me at all. How the fuck you unblock somebody that I block on my channel? This ain't your fucking channel. You can't do that. If you do that, it's a good thing he did that, because now I see that he's not my boy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with that dude. Look, I ain't fucking with him. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you don't fuck with him. That's on you. You know, you your own man. You hang out with who you want to hang out with. But I'm not fucking with him. I'm not gonna sit here and say, yo, Justin, don't fuck with Aztec because I don't fuck with him. Yo, DBZ don't fuck with him because I don't. If y'all want to fuck with the kid, go right ahead. But that was our little thing right there. This motherfucker was unblocking somebody that I'm blocking on my chat. Yeah, so that dude that I blocked, this motherfucker was in here talking shit. Like, you know, like talking shit. And he said some slick shit earlier too. And so he said a couple things in my lives. And I let the shit go. And then I told him, I said, yo, why this motherfucker here? You know what I'm saying? I was looking at the likes. He came in the room. I saw the likes. I said, this motherfucker ain't even hit the like button. This motherfucker just came in here to talk shit about what happened earlier. And he ain't even say what's up to me. So what the fuck he's doing here? You get what I'm saying? Yo, make sure y'all hit the like button just to support the channel. That's all. Y'all ain't got to donate. Just hit the like button for me. I didn't see you talking shit. I didn't. Justin, this has nothing to do with Justin. This has nothing to do with DBZ. Has nothing to do with Aztec. Has nothing to do with Smoking Joe. I know who's cool with me and I know who's not. I'm mad cool. I'm cool with Aztec. I always invite him, Call of Duty, whatever. This motherfucker unblocked somebody I blocked. And I was like, yo, don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit to me was corny as hell. How you unblock somebody unblock? Like, what type of shit is that? And then I'm looking at the chat like, who the fuck? Like, I didn't know who was doing it and how was the guy still able to comment. And then I see him, like, it says Aztec unhid Gritty. And I'm like, what the fuck going on? Why the fuck is this kid unblocking people that I'm blocking? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you think I don't feel the same way? That's why I'm acting the way I'm acting. I'm more surprised than you surprised. What the fuck got into this kid? The fuck wrong with this dude, bro? He don't know how to mind his business. And he's the type of dude that picks sides. So I don't fuck with people like that. You saw what Chop said earlier? He said, yo, whatever's happening with Aztec and crypto, whatever's happening with anime and crypto ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm cool with all of them. I respect that. Always. Because I'm the same way. If you don't stand for nothing, you fall for something. You got to tell motherfuckers when they wrong. You can't just I can't let that motherfucker unblock somebody that I block. What type of dude would I be if I let that shit rock? Get the fuck out of here. If I block somebody, leave that motherfucker, mind your fucking business. Like if it's one of the boys, then yeah, I understand. Yo, Crip, why you block such and such? And you know we have a talk about it, nah, because you know this and that, and you know we talk about it. Shit could get resolved. But if it's a regular stranger that comes out of nowhere, like who the fuck is this dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. And then I try to ask him, I said, yo, what's and Chop's thing before all that shit happened? I was trying to talk to him and he was ignoring me. I was like, oh, something happened.
Trash talk between these two fighters.
So he's the one that got his butt hurt first.
Outside, it's hot. Inside, it's roasted. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Right hand, right on point. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nah, but these things have to happen, yo. Trust me. You gotta eventually find out who's rocking with you and who's not. And these things supposed to happen so you can see, you know, who's rocking with you, who's not.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
I said what I said. I said some things, but it was because of what he did. The motherfucker should learn how to mind his business. That's my whole point.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, I think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Like that round, good round. You feel good? You're thinking you step back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there. Win. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away.
Just take a big breath.
Yo, Justin, I'm not gonna explain nothing to you, man. Some reason you don't be understanding
Todd, my
anything I
motto is,
say.
if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then,
The
keep doing what
motherfucker
you've
was
just been doing,
unblocking
because
someone that I was
hands down.
blocking on my fucking channel. What the who the fuck does that?
He blocks that jab.
None of y'all did that. He the only one that did that. Tell me why y'all didn't do it.
Amir Khan, it's a real
Tell me why y'all didn't do that.
And he just
Tell me why you ain't unblocked him, or why didn't DBZ unblock the guy?
saw that punch
Answer
coming,
that
and there was
question.
nothing they could do.
That's lights out.
I'm chilling. I feel good, bro. I did what I needed to do. I said what I needed to say. I'm chilling. I'm supposed to say those things when some fuck shit happens.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back.
I'm just giving you guys an explanation because I feel
Halfway through
it's the
round,
right thing
and I
to
think
do.
We all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Damn, I shouldn't have got knocked down.
Both of these fighters. Final 10 seconds
Yeah, we
here.
both did the same
Major
shit.
happens. I think we all know who won that one. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Love the response though. Got back.
Let's get it started in round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Nah, I ain't fucking with that kid ever again. Fuck that kid.
They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on
He
point
did that
again.
shit a couple
They shot.
times, yo.
They've got to coast around.
And I just
Don't get
ignored it
involved.
because,
Give
you know, I
yourself
wanted to
another
be
3
cool with
minutes
him.
to get your head clear.
But I'm like, man, this motherfucker don't know how to mind his business, bro. Like, what the fuck I need him around me for? So he could do some other stupid shit. I ain't gonna give him the chance to do more stupid shit. Fuck that. Oh fuck you, unblock somebody that I just the nerve of you to unblock somebody I fucking blocked that said something stupid to me,
You don't want to trade
and you
shots.
unblock. That shit was crazy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Which one of these athletes is gonna
Shit,
say I can't take
ABG
anymore?
slow as hell, and he never even did nothing like that.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The jab just got blocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Yeah, I respect that, Joe.
There was no doubt about
That's
who won.
reality, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here but I'm not gonna sit here and tell people what the fuck they should do or who they should talk to, you know what I'm saying? That's up to the individual.
Here we go in round
Like,
4. Who's going to
You know
land
what
the
Chop
first
said
big
earlier,
shot?
that's exactly what it is.
Very one-sided. What are we
I'm not gonna
have
be
in this
mad at
round?
Chops now for still talking to
If it's not broken,
Aztec.
why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for
But
the
I'm just
reaction.
not gonna
Until
give
then, keep doing
Aztec
what
the
you've just been doing,
opportunity
because you've won that hands down.
to do some dumb shit around me again when I have to sit here and explain to the dude to mind his business. What the fuck? Shit, I don't think nobody ever had to teach me to do that. That shit is a natural thing. Like, you know how you just learn how to walk naturally? Like, it's just an instinct.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges.
And at first, I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, oh, shit. You know, I even explained it to him. I said, yo, bro, he said some weird shit, so just leave him blocked. You know what I'm saying? Press the block button again. This motherfucker go ahead and unblock him. I'm like, yo, son, what the fuck is you doing? You know, this is the crypto show. You know, if I don't want somebody in the chat, it's up to me. You know what I'm saying?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
You know, we all have YouTube channels, most of us, so I wouldn't do that to you guys, and nobody else should do that to y'all. If y'all make a decision like that, it should be left alone, especially if it's somebody that is just there talking shit in the chat. You're supposed to block the guy. All right, Smoking Joe, appreciate you, bro.
Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every
Like,
minute
I haven't heard not one of you yet say, yo, Aztec, maybe he should have minded his business.
To win this round, get your mind back, get your brother fight, don't give him no free shots, yeah? Just keep him on the
I always tell motherfuckers, yo, when you mind your business, ain't got nothing to do with you.
And there's the bell for round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
If Chops block somebody in his chat, I'm not gonna unblock the dude. The fuck? Why would I do that?
Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then
The most I'll do, I'll probably ask Chop, yo, what the fuck happened, yo? And you know, he'll tell me, yo, you know, this, such and such. I just got knocked out. Yeah, I'm over here. This is definitely a dude that you need to focus on and fight. This is one of them dudes that you need to pay attention to.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
I think he won this shit already. There ain't no sense of... Yeah, he won this fight. He knocked me down twice. I'm not gonna catch up. Let me see the card. Yeah, he got it. I could have kept fighting, but nah, just let him have it.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
the pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches. It's Dr. Steelhammer, Vladimir Klitschko, 6'6" tall, weighing in at 240 pounds.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
The Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. Making his way to the ring, it is Vladimir Klitschko. The 1996 Olympic gold medalist makes his way to the ring. If you were to sculpt your perfect heavyweight champion, this might be what he looks like.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6'9", here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner from Kyiv, Ukraine, here is the Olympic gold medalist and the longtime unified heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Steelhammer, introducing Vladimir Klitschko.
All right, let's get it on. I didn't see this guy's record.
Fans are ready, and it looks like
But let's get it.
fighters are now ready.
So all I can say, heaven on earth. All right, heaven on earth.
Under the
He only
bright
got
lights
2
here for
bars.
this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
Good luck.
We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight.
2 giants going at it. This dude only got 1 bar.
He takes that jab. The left jab is landing at will. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero, the pressure, the expectation.
Oh, I didn't hit him?
the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice job by him to block that jab. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. That counter shot lands. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round.
Damn, they gave it to Fury?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I don't think he won that round.
Come on, middle. Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let it go back out.
Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch you're smart.
That counter punch caught him clean. So much firepower here. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just...
Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods. Took an... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again, and that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. That left hook is blocked. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Jab not finding its target. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This is a high-octane battle.
Come on, I'm blocking that.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. Here we go to the 4th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
You don't want to trade shots. halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He blocks the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Big round, now relax. Relax now. I don't want you to roll. Stick him in the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace. Get your momentum. Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Missing with the hook. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That jab won't score.
You know, you saw that ghost punch.
These two fighters are made for one another. Good counter punch. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Good counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. Here we go in the 6th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Done with that counter shot. Caution being thrown to the wind. Good job defending the jab. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. jab can't find a home.
Yo, Chops, what up, what up?
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
My bad about bringing that shit to your stream. My fault, bro.
Round with 10 seconds left.
Yo, what game is that? It was looking like an old version of GTA.
Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and the cornerman.
There's the bell to start round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works.
Yeah, that
Wait
game
for
was
the
dope.
reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Looking to land the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I was talking about it for like an hour before you came. I just told everybody I heard what you said. You said what was happening, the beef with such and such, it ain't got nothing to do with me. And I respect that. I always respect that. You was like, yo, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm cool with everybody. I respect that. That's what real men do. They don't choose sides. You know what I'm saying? And they mind their fucking business. I'll tell you what happened when we're in a party. It happened before I went to your stream. It happened on my stream. Shit was mad weird, yo.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that round. There's the bell for round 8. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This down goes Fury.
I think it's safe to say that I won this fight.
Paralyzed him and won him the fight.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
I can't believe it. They are giving up.
Yeah, I won this.
So there you have it. It is official. And that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
All right, yo, Chops, you about to go to bed? I'm about to send you a party invite if that's cool with you. I'm about to end the stream and holler at you and let you know what happened.